Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Mad Capper, and this actual video, this video is another one on Raid Shadow Legends. It's Live Arena Friday. That's not going to necessarily be a thing, but it is Friday, and I am going into Live Arena, so those things are true. I do want to tell you that I tried for you guys. I tried to make video Wednesday, and I'll tell you what happened. No audio. I did fight Live Arena on Wednesday, and I actually had a very successful... Oh, it doesn't even show it that far back. But I couldn't get the audio. For some reason, the audio on the tablet would not properly work with my lapel pin, and it was too noisy otherwise. You couldn't hear anything. It was like... It just was crappy. So, strike 50. I don't know. I know eventually I have to buy a new laptop, and maybe with my fall bonus, maybe, but the reality is got more important things to spend this year, namely a marriage. So a wedding and a honeymoon and, you know, all that stuff. So I don't know. I'll think about it for maybe next year, but it would be nicer if I could have a more power. Like, my fault. I bought this laptop thinking it would do, and it doesn't. So I should get something. I need something light because, man, I have a lot of stuff when I carry it. Gets heavy as it is. So something light but powerful is going to be the next thing, which means probably expensive. So it means I'm going to have to save up, and when I'm ready, we'll do it. But like I said, more important things to spend on. So that's way down the list on priority. So, Live Arena. We went 5 for 5 on that. It was going to be a smaller video. This one we'll try to do 10. I don't know if I have enough time. We'll see how long these take. But nothing has changed. I've not done any new champions or builds. I will show you a couple things that I did pick up along the way. At some point during this video. I do feel like a lot of the times I'm fighting... See, in Silver 3, I felt like I was fighting a lot of very formidable champions, like my level. I don't feel like in the 5 I fought since... And now I'm in Silver 4 finally again. I don't feel that same way. I don't feel like I'm fighting... fairly. Like, it doesn't feel proper, which is interesting. I'm also considering making Siffy faster than... Well, she's +3. If I could get a +4, that'd be sweet. All right, we're gonna do that. He can have all that other stuff. I don't mind. All right. So we got to deal with the ultimate Death Knight, which is fine because Eva's got a double hitter. So as long as I can cycle through, we'll see what Sun Wukong's looking like. Because if I can kill him off the hop, is Harima? Harima's gonna prevent... Oh. This is interesting. We'll see. Yeah. Easy clap. It doesn't matter. She hits so hard. Harima would have stopped the 50% defense I believe I'm correct there. Harima would have stopped the 50% defense hit, but not anything more than that. I'm going to try to decrease turn meter. I'm going to try to decrease his defense, which may not be enough to kill him, which is fine, because I do have double revive. I don't think... See, here I wouldn't have done that. I think that was the wrong call. But what do I know? All right, let's do this. We'll stun the two of them at least. See if we can't deal with... Oh, we did. Hey, we got one. And when he goes, he's going to lose a stone skin. That was a big deal. We paid for it with a taunt. But what's he going to do? Yeah, I don't know if... He's definitely lost. Yeah, there we go. One win. Yeah, starting off right. I do have some more stone skin to roll, but I gotta tell you, it has not been a good time for me in rolling stone skin. I am not getting anything that I want or need, you know. I need Georgia to be faster in stone skin. And it has to be 2 turn stone skin. Does it have to be 2 turn? Maybe it only needs to be 1 turn. Maybe that's what I should be looking at. I'd really like to get 1 turn with like crit damage or one of the others, the cool sets. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud at this point, but it would be nice. This will be a totally different game once we get to gold, and I'll probably fail miserably because that's when the no dupes. But like, I'll probably use Siffy a lot more come then. Because say they go first, they pick Armands. Then I can't start with Armands. I'm gonna pick probably Galathyr and Siffy to start. Because there's no point, because I can't. I mean, because I can't pick, and that stops them from getting Armands. So this is one of those cases where I mean, I think probably if I go here, there's no point. I think I'd rather do this because I'm going to let him, I think, have Warlord. Because I'm not very scared of Warlord, to be perfectly honest with you. Because he can't lock out Galathyr. Galathyr can switch to alternate form, and those aren't locked out. So, which means I should have a faster Galathyr instead of a 2-turn stone skin. See, and he resisted on top of it, so they both did actually. Okay, there's all those protected. That is crazy how much of that they got protected. So he's gonna get a chance to go regardless. So there's no point going 2-turn here because he's gonna get a chance to attack. I can't believe he got all of the things protected. That's just crazy to me. So what's going to happen here is he's going to get killed. Right? Because he'll come by. He should be able to kill him in one shot. No? Oh, interesting choice. Weak hit. That was big. Yeah, I've lost. I've lost this. I just, I shouldn't have picked Siffy. It was the wrong choice. Like, the fact that that's all I can hit him for with a 7K... whatever. That's my fault. Like but it wasn't the Warlord. I mean, she did get a full round of protections on her buffs. Like a full round of protection. Every single one of her blocks got protected, which is, I mean, that didn't help. But I should have still went with a speed boost. I should have just went with Arbiter, and that would have possibly boosted me past, which would have, well, absolutely would have, because then I would have had the speed aura. So I think that's absolutely what I should have done. But it's, again, this is my biggest problem with this game before, is that now I'm pigeonholing myself into 5 champions every time instead of being able to have variety. If I can get Siffy built a little bit more, then that's 6. And to be fair, I could use a couple of different nuking champions with the same effect. I'm just having a lot of fun right now with the one I got. I don't want to bother wasting. I don't know what damage they've got. I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say, you have no damage, dude. Well, those ones I like. We can do that all day. We can do that all day. Maybe I need to, like, maybe I'll do a Drock take. Do you think Drock would do a takeover? A recorded takeover? Where literally he retunes, like, we have to do it during a free gear swap, and just say break my account. Who cares? Because honestly, Clown Boss is ridiculous. I have 1,000 champs that could do 70 million damage. I don't need to do 150 million damage, right? Let's do this time. And then we'll go with Arbiter at the end. See, here's a case where, like, I couldn't use Siffy or Arbiter, so who would I use? Like, who's my next choice? I almost want to play it like, let's see what they pick and just go with that. See, if he were smart, and he's not, I was gonna say, if he were smart, he'd block Arbiter and go into the guys that his Arbiter's faster than my Armands, which very well could be. Like, dude, it's over. Dude, it's over. Dude, it's over. Thank you. Like, come on now. Ah, I always hate people that have this Taurus. I mean, Armand's is the scariest one, but Gallifrey's probably the most broken on my team. And if I can get him... if I can even just use him in a one-turn stone skin and get him even higher, like, just keep building up those stats, he can be absolutely ridiculous. Who else breaks through stone skin? Like, can I not use a different nuker? Like, can I bring the couple in? I'm just doing a little fakey. We'll see what he brings in. Arbiter and Sun Wukong, of course. Do we give him? No, I'm just not. There's no way I'm giving you Armands. So I'm only allowed Eva. He's probably got Stone Skin Georgie. Yeah, one turn, which doesn't matter because I'm faster. So now he's out of the game for good. I think I just reset her block revive, right? Increased her. Yeah, he knew. He understood. Good. 4-1. Let's go for the back half. See if we can keep up on the back half of the. I'm not gonna do more than 10 battles because it's too long for a recording. Also, at some point, I have to actually, start my work day. It is a Friday, so and it's a busy day today. I got a phone call, then I got a lunch, and then I got an afternoon visit. Friday afternoon. What kind of dude? Full day. Lots going on. Big deal. I also need to do some Watcher content. I don't even know. I find Watcher because there's less. Like, they're on a pretty steady pace. As a player, I like their pace is perfectly fine. I like it. As a content creator, I almost find the pace too slow because there's not as much that I can really make content on that's quick and easy. And I just don't have the time to do in depth. If I do this and he blocks, because I want to see, Cardial is I think around 350 speed. Because I don't think, like, Siffy might be, but I don't think anyone else. We're gonna try it, and if we lose, we lose. If we lose, we know why we lost. I think that's fair. Sigfrid actually hits really, really hard, so. But I'm just curious to see how this would work. I just want to see if this is an option for me. We knew she'd go first. Oh, she's faster, though. So now we've lost. Well, not true, because she can ally attack and maybe kill Cardial. And he can hit through Stone Skin. But he decided not to. Swift Parry procced. He's got an AoE, though, right? Yeah. And she's going to strip. Oh, stun. Oh, it didn't take away any of the rest of it? That's hilarious. All right, that's my fault. I mean, it's not my fault. I knew what was going to happen. We had to do that. Like, we had to kill him. And hope that we can get around on my AoE. No! How my George? Oh fuck! Like he just never got a chance to fight. If I would have picked properly, I think I would have won that. Which is fine. I wanted to try it. I think I can get away with that in other scenarios, but definitely not that one. Not when you have Sify, who's ultimately, you know, Sify's going to be fast enough. I had to get on the defensive way too quickly there. And she did get the strip and stun on the stone skin on Geo, which is 50% chance. If that doesn't happen, then maybe I can turn it around to a offense. But still, it was the wrong time to try that out. I do want to try it again. I mean, my losses in silver mean nothing. Like I get -2 versus a +5 for a win, so I'm not that worried about it. I don't mind testing in silver, so when we get to gold, because I'm gonna need to know if Sify and Arbiter get picked. I guess I can't not get all three of them, I guess, but oh, I wanted to try cardio again. Oh. I want to see what they get, what these two are here are going to be. Can we talk about the fact that I'm 22-36 and he's 26? That seems like a large disparity. How are they doing these matchmaking now anyway? Anyone know? Let me know in the comments down below. Is it just based on similar powers, or is it just random within the group, or what's... So you're doing good old Rotos. Rotilli Fusellini. Should I make him beat me without Rotos? Yeah. I want to see that. I want to see you beat me with your Harima. I don't think I can one-shot Harima because of her passive with Eva. But we're going to try. Because Arbiter, or because Death Knight will stop it from being a 2-turn. Oh, he's got a 1-turn, so we're not going to try. We're going to go right in for the... See what we can get. Got rid of 2. Oh, Death Knight was one of them. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now, is she gonna get killed here? Oh my god. Okay, well, I lost on that Sify RNG, right? Because if you remember, do I want to use this first? I want to do that first. Because that'll still give him 1 turn of Stone Skin. And I don't care. You revive them all. Revive them. I mean, the ones you can. Because we're just going to stun them. And then we're going to take you out. This way. Just like that. That was a beautiful... That was properly executed. That was me actually not just mashing buttons. Which is good, right? Like, not mashing buttons is good. But I have to do another cardial test. I mean, I guess Duchess can come back into play too. I think Duchess has kind of become very low tier on people, but the reality is when you have to pick, I think Duchess is still very strong. I'm just being silly. I gotta build him out, but I need better gear. I don't know if this will be the right time. Well, let's see what he's gonna pick first, and then I can decide. This is too slow a team, though. I can't do Cardinal in that team against this team. Yeah, I'm not going to give you Baron. You crazy? It's like everyone understands that you have to ban Armands and just take your medicine. In which case, I wish I would have had Eva. She's so good. She's so fun. Just bashing people that A2 is very much fun. All right, we have 3 stone skin, so we're gonna have to go right into it. Let's see if we can. Well, we did pull 2, but then we got turned to a sheep. Now, is that stun unresistible, or what's the scoop with the stun? Whoo! Got rid of Necrit. That was a big deal. I don't think she can do enough to kill him. Oh, she put him to sleep. Interesting. Interesting. Because he can one-shot. So he's going to kill her and then probably kill Georgie? Okay. Does she have a sleep ability? Oh, yeah. Right back at you. Good. All it takes is a resist here, doesn't it? Wow. Wow. This is crazy. How fast is she? Is there not even... Is that unresistible? Oh, you resisted something. Wow. This is actually kind of funny. Oh. 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 No, 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 Jakku. No, 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 no. Wow. That was absolutely nuts. I don't remember her kit. Let's take a look at her kit. Is it unresistible, or she just has that much accuracy? You're putting that much accuracy on Mikage? It's got to be on her other kit, right? No, it's just asleep. It's just as... Oh, but it's ignore resistance 20%. That's why. Because, like, I mean, he's not crazy good, but I do have like 679. We got to get it up north of 800, but still. Okay, that makes sense. My guy has that too. I've been putting I've been putting things into his, you know, trying to get those ignore resistances. Because we do get 75% of his resistance into accuracy. Interesting. Okay, we got one more. Oh. I think we got one more fight. Oh, two more fights. Two more fights, and then I'll go over the gear. Not much has changed, but in case you hadn't seen the previous... I did show you in the previous video, didn't I? I think so. If this is the right one, we're going to bring Cardiel back. Maybe I need to do a high accuracy Mikage. I didn't even think of doing that. But I guess if you're putting books into her and you have 20% ignore resistance, so if someone has 800 resistance, you're getting minus 160. So it's equivalent to what? 640. So you only need to have 740 to beat an 800. I mean, I guess. I'll pick Galathyr every time, not only because he's that good, but because he's that fun. I think he changes dynamics of fights. Alright. Okay, that's fine. But because of this, I don't think I necessarily want to pick... I guess I could still go this way. But I feel like if he goes first, I'm in trouble. But there's nothing here, like she might go first, but is everyone else going to be above 300? I don't think so. We're going to try this. We got 2 damage dealers. We're good. I'm not concerned about... I guess if he's a Stone Skin one, I never thought of that. Oh no, because he can hit through Stone Skin and Unkillable, so who cares? We're playing the odds. Oh, that was la bullshit. So my boy Cardiel doesn't hit too badly. He does some damage. All right, last fight. I think overall pretty good fight, I think we've done well for ourselves. We've acquitted ourselves. One bad loss, completely just bad choices. And one fight that we kind of lost intentionally. I wouldn't say intentionally lost, but wanted to try something new. Got hit by the quad protected buff from Siphi, which just any hope after that. I think my Siphi's in pure Stone Skin. I might do that, like a combined. I'm going to take a look at her and see if that's something I can do. But with speed. See, that's the problem. You still want to have speed on her. Oh, God. Yeah, she's getting banned. Immédiatement, as they say in France land. I'm in trouble. This guy's dropping I don't remember her name. Yumitomi or something. I don't know. And a Siegfried. Siegfried, the ridiculously hard hitter. Oh, he's got double lockout. So we're gonna have to go that way. So double lockout means I just gotta go first. We gotta block her though, right? His last one will be Arbiter, or Amon's, or another high speed. Maybe a Monkey King, or Aura. Coyote connects. Yeah, see. So if I do this, he boosts through. If I do this, they're probably fast enough. If I do this, there's some hard hitting there. We're still gonna do that. We just have to live through the double hitties with our stone skin. We just gotta hope that our Galathyr can interrupt somehow. Because he won't be able to kill these two, and I do have 2 pieces of. We'll lock you out with whatever the other turn is. Yeah, now it's my turn. Now it's my turn. She already used her revive, so she doesn't have it. She used it to double boost. So we'll kill her. We'll kill her next if we can. That's fine. He has a revive when we get back to it. Oh, come on! That cleanse is such a garbage skill. That's okay. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. You got overconfident. You got overconfident. Galathyr is a strong counter to lockout. So he had all the lockout in the world and it didn't do anything for him. All right. So let's take a look at the battle log. We are pretty good. We won our first fight. Our second fight was a loss due to poor choices. I tried to go Siffy. I should have went with speed. I allowed the lockout for Galathyr, but they were too fast and I couldn't recover. Then we won 3. This one here was the test. I wanted to see if I could use. It was just a bad one to use Cardial. This is also a good team, so it's not even to say that I would have won if I would have picked Arbiter, but I certainly lost because I picked Cardial. And then which one was the scary one? I think this was the scary one here. Yeah, against 13 Jaku, who had a very, very high accuracy Mikage, which is how you build her. I don't know why I was so shocked by that. But she nearly soloed us because she was so much faster than my 2, which just shows that I have about 100 more speed to put on Galathyr to make him viable. The last 2, I think, were our best plays. I think we played it well. We did try with Cardial. I don't think Cardial was... he was kind of impactful. We did get a revive on death on him. But after that, just having Georgie be able to beat Leorius, it was over for him. And then this end one, we outwitted and outplayed Aether Soul. I think we outdueled. I think that was my best fight. All right, let's take a look at the champions. I know I'm in Silver 4, guys, but there's a lot of us in Silver 4 that actually have strong accounts. Also, keep in mind, my count is inflated because of all the epics I've built that you never use. People forget about that. I have 29 player power, 29 million, but a lot of that is just from level 60 epics that no one would build. If I wasn't doing this channel, I wouldn't have built 90% of them. Just thought I'd mention that. Okay, so my Arbiter sitting at 398 speed. 381 accuracy, 81k, 3600. Not my. I can go faster, but I wanted to make sure that I had multiple champions north of 350 speed, so I did sacrifice a bit for that. Next up on the list that I use, Galathier. All I've done with Galathier is added he's boosted his resistance from what it was last time you watched. So 4200 defense, 76,000 HP, 679 resistance. We're slowly pushing that up. Main thing is we were able to get resistance on the banner now. We I don't know, HP there seems fine. We got attack here. We're trying to get dust, all the dust. It went like I did use it all. I used all my dust on this one. I did a bunch of runs. I came in like number 2 in Sanddelver or something, and it just kept going back and forth between attack and HP, attack, HP. I couldn't get the speed. Same with this one, right? That needs to be resistance, so that's another big opportunity. And this one here, I mean, he's got crit rate, but I think that just happens to be because it had resistance on it. So there's a big opportunity on his gloves to improve him there. If we can get either more speed or more resistance, or both, would be nice, because a double flat defense not exactly great. So that's our Star Sage. If you want to see his masteries, we of course we gave him accuracy stuff. We also gave him duration of buff, because he does cast buff, so it's worthwhile. I think this one also could have been a good one too. In fact, if I redo it, I'd probably go with the increased speed, because he does have a revive, or maybe timely. Well, no, I don't want to do timely intervention. That's T6, but definitely you have to go up the resistance side. We could have also done things like 10 resistance for each buff, but I feel like if he's getting debuffs on him, we're already in trouble. This might have been a nice one. Increases ally resistance, but again, 5 resistance doesn't really do that much, so I'd rather just have the survivability. Arbiter, she's timely intervention. I think I don't think there's a scenario where she's not timely intervention in PvP. Let me know in the comments down below. Next one up is did I use Siphi? I feel like I used Siphi once. She's also timely intervention. Right now she's sitting at 561 resistance, 344 speed, 83,000 HP. I actually slowed her down a bit to speed my Arbiter back up, because I was using Arbiter more often. She is in a 4-turn stone skin, which does help her slower speed. There's a good chance she's going to get a chance to go, but I would like to see if I can maybe get her in a really... I'm going to start looking for protection gear that's got super fast. She does have a triple speed resistance, I think. Yeah, so it's 21, but not bad. I need more glyphs. Like, that's something that's been neglected on the account, because I wasn't running a ton of faction wars while I was away. So that's Siphi the Lost Bride. Armand's 365, 638 accuracy. Nothing's changed here. His masteries, he's got Eagle Eye. We also have, you know, I want him to take turns, so I was doing turn meter boost here. Let me know how you have your Armands put together. Harima, it's got Helm Smasher, built for damage, not built for accuracy. Don't care if I land any of that crap. Some of it's unresistible. It's got 2 pieces of reaction. If I ever get that 3rd piece of reaction, let me tell you, but it needs, like this one here, I'd lose 300 defense. That's too much. I want it all. So, you know, we're watching for it. But in lethal gear, with crit damage gear, sitting at 7165 defense, 320 crit damage, 202 speed. A little slow, but because, again, if you're too slow, like I am, you have to have something else, which is why Siphi and Stone Skin, Harima with reaction gear, anything to try to get me that chance in spite of the fact that I'm too slow. My Cardial is it's a build for Fire Knight, so it just so happens that he's pretty fast, 345 speed and 52,000 with 3,100, 4,600 attack and 166% crit damage. I'll take it. It does help. Does have some resistance, but nothing too big. And we have him in Swift Parry. That is just, it just so happens. I think it was for the speed, and I just kept it because it makes sense. And I don't use my speed gear very often, or my swift parry very often. So I have some good pieces from back when it was actually meta. And so it makes sense. And that allows me to use him in both areas. So I never did take him out of swift parry. And then my Georgie, he's in, of course, 6-piece stone skin. We'd really like to get him into more speed. We don't because his ignoring he ignores strength, all this, he ignores all that stuff, gains an extra turn, decreases turn meters, can't be resisted, got the unkillable, and he has a 50% chance for ignoring 50% of the target's defense from each hit. So, and he's in Helm Smasher. We could put him in, if we ever had the gear for it, we could put him in Stone Skin with lethal or otherwise, but then we only get a 1-turn Stone Skin. I think it's more important that he gets 2-turn Stone Skin. That's my personal opinion. So I don't think I would ever put him in Stone Skin, even if I had, which I don't have any pieces anyway, so it's irrelevant. But it would be nice if we could get some accessories in some of the other stylings like this. Like a 5-piece ain't gonna cut it. A 5-piece attack. I don't even know why that's still on my account. But that would be nice. Maybe get some of the counterattack gear, because he's pretty lethal. If I get 3 counterattack pieces, now we do have the skill cooldown, which is kind of neat, but I don't think I've ever seen it proc. And then finally, Eva. We have Queen Eva here, and she's in Savage gear and Cruel gear, and her totals are 261 crit damage, 85 because we don't have to crit cap her, 242 speed, 8100 attack, and her masteries to Helm Smasher and the counter attacks is the basics. Did I use her? Oh, I gotta tell you about what happened. So I pulled dailies. I still haven't done her. Jesus. Like, do I even play this game? I pulled during the Ganut. I pulled 3 rares for my dailies. This is ridiculous. I wish I'd record these things, and I got an extra Ganut, so I have 2 Ganuts now, which is amazing. And then the next day, I pulled 3 ancients. Streamer raids. I got Wallmaster Othorion. Really excited to get him playing in Hydra. Absolutely bonkers. And without using him yet, also I'd like to show you what we did with my first turn, just playing around. Literally no tuning, no nothing. We did 104 million on the Nightmare boss with this team, and I think this team can do hundreds more if I tune it. Like Lydia's for damage, Yumiko's for damage, believe it or not, because that was back with the Trunda comp on hard level to get those big numbers. This rotation isn't very strong for that, so boo. So I went with this instead. Really fun, a really fun combo. I know 100 million is not a big deal. I know that most people get like 5, 6, a billion on standard Trunda comps. I get it, but I just thought this was really fun just as a put together. Sulfurion did tons of damage, 21 million. He kept them alive. We didn't need Duchess in the comp, which is like a big deal because one of my Duchess I now use, or up until now, use in Sand Devil. I know with double Ganut I might change my Sand Devil team up, but anyway, just thought I'd little sharesies on that. It's a fun team. I got a double Sulfurion during his 10x. I got 2 of them. I knew I was going to get one because I was pulling enough to get one. Well, potentially, but I actually got 2. So, yeah, no, he's a pretty fun. I think he's solid for this. He's very solid for this. So, anyhow, that's it. 49 minutes, 8-2, live arena. Not much anger because, frankly, things went well. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. If you liked it, like it. What does Felicity say? If you liked it, like it. Subscribe. Share it with your mother. I'm stealing his stuff. And Meatloaf. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Good night. Have a good day. Have a good afternoon. I don't know when you're watching this. Have a good whatever time it is in your time neck of the woods.